All right, we are back at the Mile High Mecca. It's post-Thanksgiving, so full of food. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a video, so we're really excited. Today, we're gonna go through a shoulder day, so shoulder focus only. Last time we did a push, but we want to show you what it looks like when we just split those up into, shoulder specific. You'll see a lot more volume out of us, and how, one thing that me specifically is I needed to bring up my shoulders and continuing to do so, and this is kind of, working out with Marty has shown me different things that have really developed those and progressed. So we want to show you what we do for shoulders. All right, so starting out shoulder days, one thing we will always do is we always start with rear delts. A couple reasons for that is I feel like rear delts are very underutilized, meaning that people don't do them enough. You should at least have about 2 exercises purely rear delts in your shoulder workout. And so doing them first, make sure that you may need to focus on those to begin with. Usually you want to put body parts, there are exercises that are going to be the toughest at the beginning. So for shoulders, we're going to make sure that we hit our rear delts really hard. So here's an example of one that I really like. We use this to warm up and start with. Everyone has a cable unit at their gym, so you can do this. It's simple, you don't need handles or anything. You just grab the ends of it and you focus on separating your shoulder caps and going right there. And all the focus is on that rear delt head. So no movement in the body. You are straight as an arrow, nothing's moving, and you're just solely using your rear delt muscle here to open up and squeeze. Don't worry about a lot of weight here. Like I said, we're doing 15 to 20 reps, just focusing on rear delt only. Make sure that's the only muscle loaded.
All right, guys, so movement number 2, we usually go into a lateral raise here. We're doing a little fun variation where we have a little finisher at the end. So we're doing it on a bench, back against the bench. This is gonna keep you from swinging. And then Brett's hitting his laterals perfectly, really driving through the floor, through the wall. And then next, when he finishes off here to failure, he's gonna get on a band here and he's gonna do tension holds at the top of the rep and really get the blood pumped into those delts. So not too many cues here other than just be meticulous, big chest, really focus on squeezing those lateral delts at the top, holding for a 2 count, and then back into it.
All right, so just finished that pair of seated dumbbell side raises with the band raises after that. So what we like to do usually right after doing our first initial side raises is we go right into another one. What usually people do, they get pumped, they're like, okay, we're good, we're gonna move on to like a press. No, I wanna make sure that our side raises are completely wiped out, our lateral delts are done for. So we're gonna go straight into a single arm side raise. Here you can do variations. You can do a machine side raise with single arm, you can do a cable, you can do a dumbbell, you can do a barbell. What we're doing is a cable singles arm side raise. As we're doing it here, you can go behind the back. Like to actually get a good stretch on it, but either in the front or behind the back, just focus on continuing to fill up that side head with as much blood as possible. So all part of the scheme of exercise selection. So side laterals, side laterals, side laterals all in a row, finish them off, move on. So some important cues on this movement are, make sure you are not swinging your body whatsoever. So as you see, he is straight up and down. We actually even lean forward a little bit because that forces even more tension on that front delt. Cue number 2 is stop the weights at the bottom. Kill the momentum. See how every rep he stops it at the bottom, resets and goes. So by swinging the weights, where you see people either side laterals or fronts, when they're just swinging, you're just hurting yourself on those. So stop the weight at the bottom on every movement, and then use your muscles to get it up on everything else. Let's go. God.
All right, guys, so this is Brett's movement, and I'm just gonna say I'm opposed to anything where I'm on my knees.
All right, so we are getting into our finisher here. I think this is the first time I've actually shown Marty this one, so new to him too, but this is a great finisher for pressing. So if you notice, we didn't press it all the way until the end. The reason for that is we don't press much in our shoulder movement, our workouts, because we press enough on our chest days or our push days. Because you're getting enough of that front pressing motion through all the incline that we do. So what we do on our shoulder days is we'll only do one single pressing movement, usually at the end when we're completely fried. Something like this where you fully isolate. As you can see, we are on our knees, straight up and down, and you are just solely pushing through your front delts. And it's a balancing act too. So you're controlling the cable, you're controlling the handle, all on your knees with a balancing act. So we'll work our way up here and then we'll do a nasty drop set to finish it. But I guarantee if you do this at the end of your workout, you'll be completely fried.
All right, guys, so to burn them out, finish these cannonballs off, we're gonna do 10 reps here, and we're gonna do a 10-second rest. We're gonna drop the weight. He's gonna do 10, another 10-second rest, and then we're gonna go to failure to burn them out.